Hello and welcome back to Left Turn Cup Series presented by NASCAR Talk America. We are here today at Las Vegas. It is a sunny day with a temperature of 63 degrees, and we are here for some racing, some gambling, and a lot of stuff here today. So hopefully you guys are ready for some good racing. I need to switch to the better. There we go. And so going right off the bat here, I want to get to our favorites for this race. Obviously, your pole sitter, Jeff Gordon. He just came off a dominating performance at the Rock yesterday. And then, of course, Mark Martin in third place. You know, I just feel like he might break through and get a win here today, along with Matt Kenseth in the 17. He starts in fourth. He's somebody else I am looking to see get a win here today. And finally, Tony Stewart, obviously your Daytona 500 champion, finished second at Rockingham. At the moment, he's finished first, second. Why not get another first? Maybe he finishes third. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But a lot of people here today. We got Bill Elliott starting in second, so he's definitely a factor as well. Dale Jarrett and Rusty Wallace, they're behind them. So we got a lot of players today. We'll see how this goes. As looks like we're about ready to go green as we come out of turn 4. The pace car comes off. And we are, hold on. Come on. We are green at Las Vegas. All right, so before we get into this, I am literally one of the smartest human beings in the world. You want to know why? I put the desktop audio so low that you guys can't even hear the cars. Obviously in Daytona that was not a problem, but I decided to make it even lower than it was, and you guys can't even hear the cars. So now, throughout the first 9 races, when I mute my mic so you guys can hear the cars for the first lap, you guys can't even hear the cars. I deeply apologize. I'll put this disclaimer at the beginning of each video because I just want to remind you guys that it's my stupidity. But again, like I said, this is new. I'm learning a lot of stuff. I've already, fixed that problem, and so by the next race, not next race, but by the 10th race or 9th race, Martinsville, I know that, it will be back to normal. I apologize for that. It's really weird and stuff like that, but hopefully you guys can bear with me. A great start for Jeff Gordon as he leads the first lap of the race. Mark Martin, though, is on his inside, which is the preferred line here at Las Vegas. You can probably make a run, I would say, on the outside, but you probably want that inside more than you want the outside. And Mark Martin is now your leader. He hasn't quite cleared the 24 yet, as the 24 will get a run. A lot of side-by-side racing is behind him. Dale Jarrett trying to clear Bill Elliott. It looks like he does. And Dale Jr. He started in the top 10, but he's looking pretty good right there. Already up to 4th on the day. So, meanwhile, Mark Martin has cleared Jeff Gordon, and Dale Jarrett looks like he wants to clear him as well. Mark Martin takes the lead now. Side by side behind him, Dale Jr. and Jeff Gordon here. Looks like Jr. is going to get him as well. Jr. might have a fast car because I believe he started in 10th, and we're already 3 laps in. He's up to 3rd. So watch out for Dale Jr. here today. Behind him, looks like Bill Elliott. Looks like side by side is Ryan Newman and Rusty Wallace. Farther back is Tony Stewart. But it looks like this lead pack has kind of fizzled out a little bit. As Dale Jarrett settled in the 2nd. Mark Martin's in the lead. And Jeff Gordon 4th. And I guess we're looking at Dale Jr. right now, so I guess I should mention him in 3rd. Sorry about that noise. And as we look back, there's Ryan Newman. Ryan Newman, I got to say, I've been impressed by Newman's performance thus far. I don't think he had the best of Daytona 500s, but did end up having a good Rockingham with a top 5 finish. He finds himself in 5th right now, but you got Tony Stewart. And it looks like we actually have a battle for 2nd here. Dale Jr. on the inside of the 88. his double, I guess. Or no, it's not his double. You know what I meant. And Junior will take the position. Does Junior have a car like Gordon did? We saw Gordon. He started about probably the same spot Junior did, worked his way to the front, and dominated at Rockingham. Will we see Dale Jr. repeat this? And if you look, Mark Martin, though, he has gapped him a little bit. Looks like Junior is running slightly faster times, but not insanely faster. So, not sure we can be too worried about that, but it should be a good race here. As the race progresses, of course. Moving on back through the field, looks like we got the 99 to Jeff Burton. He's up into 8th, I believe. Bill Elliott's kind of fallen back a little bit. We got Matt Kenseth falling back as well. He sits in the 11th position, or 10th position, sorry. Bobby Labonte, he's had a pretty rough start to the season. I think he was a couple laps down at Rockingham, didn't have a good finish at Daytona, so sitting 11th is probably something this team was really really happy with. So as we got side-by-side racing back here with the 38 of Elliott Sadler and the 15 of Michael Waltrip. Looks like Sadler will get the position. The outside does not seem to be working. I'm not sure if it'll come in or not later in the race, but right now it's the inside where you want to be. That's the preferred line. And if you got the faster car, you seem to be able to get to that inside. We go a little bit back. Michael Waltrip, he led some laps in the Daytona 500. We didn't hear much from him. I think he still finished on the lead lap though at Rockingham, but Michael Waltrip, hoping he can kind of get a fresh start here in this new series. So we can look farther back later on, but we're going to go ahead and go back up to the lead as the 88 and 8 are battling for second right now. So Dale Jarrett said, "I'm not quite done with you yet, Dale," or other Dale. And he will take second place back. He seems to have a really fast car today. Jeff Gordon's fallen back a little bit. Ryan Newman now up to 4th. He seems to be tuned up. And the 20 of Tony Stewart. I gotta say, I said this already, but Ryan Newman has impressed me to this point. The Rocket Man. He's had a great start to the season so far, and hopefully he's able to continue that. Gordon is actually somewhat holding on the outside, not very well, but I don't think he'll be able to get any positions out of that, but I don't know. As we see Tony Stewart, looks like Jeff Burton sliding in behind Tony. He's going to get to the inside of Tony and go for that position, 5th position. Some great racing here to start. Looks like Tony gets a run, or is Jeff Burton just slow? I don't know. Something happened there. I think Tony Stewart just got that good of a run, and now Jeff Burton finds himself battling Jeff Gordon. Looks like he'll clear him. I don't know. It might have actually been a checkup from the 99. I'm not sure there. That was a weird situation. Back here, Dale Jr. finds himself in second once again, but your leader remains the Viagra number 6 of Mark Martin. There's one of my favorites. Let's see how he chokes it. Let's see how my favorite chokes it this time. So, looks like Junior and Dale Jarrett. I don't know why I keep on the two Dales. I keep on forgetting. They're both named Dale, so I keep on saying Dale, but then you guys won't understand which Dale I'm talking about. Looks like back here we might have a battle here between Tony Stewart and Ryan Newman. Talk about impressive. We got to talk about Tony Stewart here. Like I said, the first 2 races he's finished 1st and 2nd. And right here, he's already finds himself in the top 5. He is your current points leader, so he's definitely been the flashy guy so far. Him and Jeff Gordon. So we'll see how that progresses. Maybe Tony Stewart's bound for a championship year. Can he be our first champion? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. And I think it's time, as everybody seems to have spread out. Maybe not this battle here for second. That battle still seems to have some life in it. Not sure. Dale Jarrett has been pretty silent to this point. This has definitely been his best outing of the season. I'm not sure if we can get used to this or not. I mean, obviously he was great in the 88, so I guess we can assume he's going to have more performances like this, but it's been somewhat of a rough start to the season so far. And yeah, so I guess looks like this battle has kind of fizzled out a little bit. I want to look at the lap times here between, yeah, Mark Martin's just faster here. So we're going to go ahead and go through the field. I like doing this. I don't know why. I just like looking at everybody else's day, I guess. So obviously Mark Martin has been the dominant car. He's led all but one lap so far. And I don't see any reason why he shouldn't keep the lead here. You got Dale Jr. and Dale Jarrett. They've been battling. They've kind of gapped each other. Moving back, Ryan Newman sits in fourth, but he is under a lot of heat from Tony Stewart. Not sure if we'll see. He kind of gaps him there in that turn, so gets at least a little more breathing room. A little bit back, you got Jeff Burton and then Jeff Gordon. He's kind of fallen back a little bit. Then you got Rusty Why do I always almost say Walrus? And then Bill Elliott. Remember, Bill Elliott started second. He sits in ninth. Still a solid spot for him to be in at this time. Matt Kenseth rounds out the top 10 with Bobby Labonte and Steve Park there. Steve Park might actually be making a move on Bobby Labonte. Both the 18 and the 1 are 2 cars we have not seen much of so far this year. Seeing them just outside the top 10 is a pleasant surprise, I guess. Or not really a surprise, but, you know, a pleasant thing to see. Looks like Steve Park has to check up, and the 18 will get the position there. Going further back here, we got Terry Labonte side by side with Michael Waltrip. And even farther back, we got Kurt Busch. And then looks like Jimmy Spencer and Elliott Sadler side by side behind them. This is all around the 15th position. Farther back, we got Johnny Benson. Johnny Benson. He sits in 18th. Jimmy Johnson, he finished, what, 4th at Rockingham, maybe? No, not Rockingham. He finished 4th in the Daytona 500. I'm not sure what he did at Rockingham. But Jimmy Johnson, he's had a pretty solid season at this point, but he currently sits in 19th. So maybe the magic's starting to settle a little bit. He didn't win the championship this year, so it's not like we're in 7-time mode. So we're good there, but you know, he's sitting in 19th, a little bit of inconsistencies, I guess. We'll see if he's able to get through the field here as we got the 45 of Kyle Petty on the outside. I don't know how I feel about that, him battling against Jimmy Johnson. He actually got a really nice run off that turn, I think. And then even farther back, Greg Biffle. Of course, he's a rookie, so you can't really expect too much from a rookie, but he's been pretty silent to this point, driving for Roush Fenway Racing. Just a normal Greg Biffle season, I guess. Hopefully later on in the season we'll see him get some better finishes, but he currently sits just outside the top 20. Jeremy Mayfield, what a legend right there. He sits in 22nd. We got the 22 of Ward Burton. We got the 29 of Kevin Harvick. Harvick is somebody I am genuinely surprised. He has been pretty bad to this point. I don't think there's been any. He was like 33rd, a lap down or 2 laps down at Rockingham. Didn't have a great finish at Daytona, so it's been a rough start to the season for this RCR team. Finds himself in 24th, so not a great start to the season for these guys. I expected a lot better from them, but it's race 3 at 36. It's a long-ass season, so there's plenty of time for him to turn it around, and here's to hoping he does. Looking back a little bit more, we got Mike Skinner in the 4. Then Dave Blaney in the 77. We got Robbie Gordon at 31. Robbie Gordon has actually been pretty solid to this point. Unfortunately, right now he's not, but he's been pretty solid to this point in the season, and honestly, I'm pleasantly surprised with that. We got the 43 of John Andretti, and then the 27 of Scott Wimmer. Kenny Wallace in the 23. Ken Schrader, I say this in every one. I met him in real life before at a local short track around here, and yeah, it's just like to mention that in every video. He currently sits battling for 30th. And that dude, and Jeff Green. Jeff Green, he had a great Daytona 5, top 10 at the Daytona 500, had a great 6th place finish at Rockingham. He had a great start to the season, but it looks like his luck is starting to catch up with him as he sits in 33rd. We all know this team is not the greatest of teams, and hopefully Jeff Green can, you know, I mean, he was looking pretty good to start out with. I'm not going to lie. He was looking pretty good, but fortunately he finds himself back in the pack. He's going to have to work on that, work on the consistency if he wants to even think about making it into a deep postseason run. Moving farther back, we got the 67 of Boris Said, the legend himself. The 02 of Hermie Sadler driving the Virginia Tech. I don't know why. I don't know if I like that scheme or if I don't like that scheme. I can't really tell. Right there, we got Joe Nemechek. He's in Hendrick Equipment running 37th. I'm 99% sure he's in Hendrick Equipment right now. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's in Hendrick Equipment. and this is pretty sad. I gotta say, he currently sits 35th. So this is why his son's already better than him, and he's not even born yet. So it's cool. The 0 of Jerry Sprague has been a pretty tough season for him. I know I say his name wrong every time, and that is the field. That we're back to Mark Martin, who is in the lead. Looks like his tires have fallen off by about 2 seconds now. Going back, we got Dale Jr. It looks like Tony Stewart has found himself into the 3rd position, got around Dale Jarrett. Ryan Newman even got around Dale Jarrett. He's now in 4th. And now we got Jeff Burton going for 5th place, fighting that 88. Is he going to get the run off the turn? He's got his quarter panel there, but I think he has to kind of check up there late in the turn, and it doesn't look like he's going to get it. But still, I mean, he got there. And it looks like we actually have a battle for 2nd here between Dale Jr. and Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart seems to have that long run car right now. Yeah, definitely running faster laps than Dale Jr. right now. If you look at, he's actually running faster laps than your leader, Mark Martin. So if he can get around the 8 here, we might see a battle for the lead. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But with that, we're about at the halfway point. We're past the halfway point here of the race. I'm going to go ahead and go to commercial break, and see you when we get back. Now, you may be wondering, what could I possibly have to advertise in the middle of a race besides my YouTube channel? Well, I guess since you're offering, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and comment down below. But that's not what this advertisement is about. This advertisement is about, well, an advertisement. So basically what this is I would like for you guys to comment down below what you guys want me to advertise. I can advertise your YouTube channel, I can advertise your Discord server, I can advertise your business, whatever you guys want me to advertise, I'll put it right here. And then you don't have to hear me talk in this weird tone, look at my beautiful face ever again. All you have to do is let me know what you want to advertise, and I'll put it in this section. And, well, if you guys don't want to put it on YouTube, you guys can add me on Discord at LFC, hashtag 4943, and you can just DM me what you want me to advertise on there. You can make your own advertisement, you can have me make the advertisement, it doesn't matter. Just let me know, and just remember, if you guys don't put whatever you want me to advertise in here, you have to watch this every single race. Just let that sink in. Now back to the video. When we left you, Mark Martin was your leader, and guess what? That still hasn't changed. Mark Martin leads with 25 laps left in the, or not 25 laps, 25 laps into the race, and still behind him are Dale Jr. and Tony Stewart. Ryan Newman sits in 4th. 5th place is Jeff Burton. A little ways back is Bill Elliott and Rusty Wallace. So it's been a pretty straightforward race. Mark Martin's led every lap but just one, the first one, which led by Jeff Gordon. But Mark Martin has been the dominant car. He was one of my favorites in this race, even though he started in 3rd. And I'm looking pretty good right now, as it looks like we are actually under green flag pit stops as Mark Martin comes down pit road. And followed by the 8, the 20, the 12, the 99, the 0, the 9, the 2, the 5. Looks like just about everybody is coming down pit road right now. So I'm not sure if anybody's stayed out yet. A lot of people have already pit. Looks like Jimmy Johnson already pit. We got the 97, the 1, the 24. 24, I was about to say, looks like he's kind of fallen off here. We'll see where he ends up. Dale Jarrett, he was one that was actually in the top 5 who's already pit. So we'll see if this... Oh, wow, the contact with Jimmy Spencer. Contact right there. That was a little hairy. See, that's definitely going to affect if he's going to be able to get off before the leader here. And looks like one person has stayed out. I think the 6 is going to retain his lead. I don't see any reason why he shouldn't. Unless somebody got out in front of him. Yeah, it's just somebody on pit road, I believe. Yeah, it's just Jimmy Spencer's the one that's still out there, or was still out there. I think the 6 will assume the lead here soon enough, if I can find him. Yeah, there he is. He's going to assume the lead here. Looks like he's actually gapped the 8 quite a bit on that pit stop. that. Mark Martin, what a race. Can he become the third different winner in the Left Turn Cup Series? We had 3 different winners, 3 races, 3 different winners, and that's what you like to see. It's not just domination so far. It's been good performances by both the 6 and 24, and the 20, of course, but both the 6 and 24 have dominated their respective races. And this could be a championship battle. Who knows? We don't know what this championship's going to look like. I think it's going to be a close one if it's anything like it has been so far. And I think everybody's off pit road, so we're going to go back and see how everybody's doing. Obviously, Dale in second. Dale Jarrett, had he already pitted when I had looked? Maybe he sits in third. Ryan Newman and Jeff Burton there. I want to see where Jeff Gordon has come out at, as the 20 is in 6th place. Wonder what happened there. There must have been an issue or something with Tony Stewart, because Tony Stewart, he was in 3rd place battling Dale Jr. for 2nd before he pit. He comes out 6th. That's a crucial mistake, whatever the mistake was. Then you look at Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson. I said earlier, can he find his way up? He was in what, 15th or something, maybe 20th, and now he's up in the top 10. Good job by him and his team. Kurt Busch is in the top 10 now, along with Bill Elliott and Terry Labonte. We haven't even said anything about Terry, I think, this entire time. He's been very silent. He's now just outside the top 10, along with Steve Park and Jimmy Spencer. So there's kind of, we're not going to go through the field again. We literally just did that 2 seconds ago, but here we go. We got Mark Martin out front, and Mark has had a pretty decent season this far. He's one of my favorites at the Daytona, but I think he got, what, a 15th, 16th place or something like that. Then at Rockingham, he had a solid race there. I'm not sure where he finished, but had a solid race. And yeah, it's been a pretty meh race to this point, I would say. Looks like Dale actually might be gaining a little bit here. Let's take a look. Yeah, he's running 3/10 faster than that of Mark Martin right now. He might be able to get up to him if he keeps this pace. We'll see what happens this lap here. If Mark, kind of goes back to what Dale's doing. See what his lap is. He gets a 38.1. Dale Jr. gets a 37.9. So he's about 2 to 3 tenths faster than that of Mark Martin, which he's gaining time. There's no cars in front of him at the moment, though. Let's see. Where's the closest car? Looks like, dang, the 30s and 39th. Looks like he might, if Mark Martin's catching up to some lap traffic, if Junior's able to kind of take advantage of that, he's running faster even without the lap traffic. We could see ourselves a battle here between the 6 and the 8. But we're going to have to just wait and see until he catches up to the lap traffic here. I would like to see a caution. We have yet to see a caution yet in the Left Turn Cup Series, and I kind of like to see one. I haven't turned on in a test race. There was one, but still have yet to see a caution to this point. I forgot to check. Yeah, about just 1/10. That's not really going to do much if you're just 1/10 faster, especially with the lead Mark Martin has amassed. But I think the main thing here that Mark Martin has to worry about with about 10 laps to go is lap traffic. If lap traffic kind of slows him down, he's not able to get around him, and Dale Jr. is able to catch up, that's going to spell problems, as once again, Dale Jr. is just a 10th faster. So not gaining that much. Again, you can just barely see that 6 car is somewhat gaining on some lap traffic. He's going about honestly, he's not going much faster than 40th place is right now. So he's slowly gaining on them. We're going to kind of go back through the field, see if there's a battle. Oh, Ryan Newman. He just passed Dale Jarrett. We just missed that battle. He's going to get 3rd place. I can't stress this enough. About the 3rd time I've said it, Ryan Newman has impressed me so far this season. Looking back in the field, Tony Stewart is battling for the 5th position right now, trying to regain the track position he had earlier. Again, not sure what happened on pit road, but it was definitely not good. Actually, he's going to lose a spot. Jimmy Johnson gets to his inside, and he is going to go ahead and take the position, I believe. That 99 is kind of slowing down the 20. The 48 gets to the inside of the 99. He's going to take them both. He's going to go from 7th to 5th in one lap. Tony Stewart's going to get to the inside of Jeff Burton and take 6th place away. So a little shake-up there in the 6th position, right? Or 5th position, maybe. Yeah, 5th position. Looking on back, Jeff Gordon sits in 8th place, and Kurt Busch, Bill Elliott. We don't really see any battles here. Really spread out racing here today. There's a little pack here with Terry Labonte. I don't know why I always say Labonte, but I did. Michael Waltrip, Rusty Walrus. Oh my gosh, I can't stop saying Walrus. I hope you actually see this. I'm just kidding. You probably never will. But Johnny Benson, Robbie Gordon. He was running better, I think, earlier, but. Not much racing going on here. Or maybe right here we got one. Side by side, the 2 and the 15. Rusty Wallace. Looks like he's going to take the position there. Going back to your leader, I think he probably by now would be catching up on some lap traffic. Yes, he is. We're going to go ahead and go on board with Mark Martin here for a couple laps. And see how he maneuvers this lap traffic. And the 8 is here. This is the moment we've been waiting for. The 8 is right on the 6 right now. Right on his bumper. If he can maneuver this traffic better than the 6, he can have this win. We have just, coming on 3 laps to go. Is the 8 of Dale Jr. going to be able to get around the 6? The problem is there's 2 cars. It's really hard to get around these guys. If the 8 could have just swung to the inside there, I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be able. I think the 6 is going to get through before the 8, as the 8 just remains on the outside. Oh, there's a wreck. There's a wreck. Is that a caution? Who's that wrecked on the front straightaway? And it looks like it's the 49 of Ken Strader. Let's see what happens here. Does he maybe blow an engine, blow a tire or something? He just goes down the lane. I mean, he knew something was wrong. It's like he just stopped there maybe. I don't know. Must have had some issues. Must be a game glitch or something. I don't know. It looks like maybe tire blew or engine blew. Something went wrong. We can gather that. But back to this battle for the lead here between Mark Martin and Dale Jr. I'm not sure if Dale's going to be able to do it, but he's right there, and he has been somewhat faster. Oh, he gets to his inside. Here we go. Dale Jr. and Mark Martin side by side. But that's where the lap traffic is going to be, will it? No, it's going to go high. That's going to allow Dale Jr. on the inside. Side by side through turns 1 and 2. 2 laps to go. Is Dale going to be able to pull this off? It's been a race dominated by Mark Martin. Led every lap but 1. Now Dale Jr. finds himself in the lead. Is he going to be able to clear him? Yes, he does. Wow, what a turn of events there. I mean, I said it. I didn't think it was going to happen. But Dale closed in. That lap traffic really screwed over Mark Martin. And here we go as he comes out of turn 4. This race is not over yet, but we got 1 lap to go. Presented by NASCAR Manager Sim League. Dale Jr. Can he make his first win in the Left Turn Cup Series? Mark Martin's hungry, but Dale Jr. might just be hungrier. All he has to do is hold off that 6 for just 2 more corners. Will he be able to do it? He's had the faster car. I don't see any reason why he can't. He comes into turn 3, still has the lead. And I think it's a done deal here as he comes out of turn 4. Dale Jr. coming on the front straightaway. Dale will win his first career left turn Cup Series race. What a turn of events right there. Like I said, just dominated by Mark Martin. And Dale Jr. ends up getting the win here as he puts his name on the list of left turn Cup Series winners. Looking farther back, looks like we got Ryan Newman finished 3rd. Jimmy Johnson ended up 4th. Dale Jarrett 5th. Tony Stewart 6th. There's your kind of top 7, I guess. Kurt Busch, Jeff Gordon, the 99 of Jeff Burton, and Bill Elliott rounds out your top 10. That was actually a pretty good race. I mean, it was. I know it was boring there in the middle. Here's your results here. You can look at that, pause it or whatever. It was a boring race until it got interesting there with about 3 laps to go. Dale Jr. caught up because of the lap traffic, which completely screwed over. Yeah, it looks like Ken Schrader had a puncture, which I'm assuming means tire blown. So that's unfortunate for Ken Schrader. But, yeah, great race all in all. Let's go ahead and take a look at our point standings here. Dale Jr. Let's go ahead and look at the standings. Tony Stewart is still your leader. Tony Stewart has been by far the most consistent with 2 top 5s and 3 top 10s so far. And then we got Ryan Newman in 2nd. I told you, he's been surprising to me. I didn't expect him to be this consistent so far this year. He's got 2 top 5s and 3 top 10s. So he has yet to finish outside the top 10. That's basically what we expect from Newman today in real life. So great start for him. Jimmy Johnson finds himself in 3rd. He's had a great start as well, but I need to stop saying that. Anyways, Dale Jr., he is in 4th. And he has a win under his belt. He's actually the first driver with the win under his belt Tony Stewart has a win. Sorry, I forgot about that. And there's Jeff Gordon. Bill Elliott, though. I've said this a lot, but I'm genuinely surprised. Bill Elliott doing well. I mean, I figured he was kind of towards the end. I didn't think we'd see much of him other than the Daytona race, but he finds himself 5th in the point standings. So then there's Matt Kenseth. He was one I was kind of expecting to do a little bit better, but still had a solid day for sure. Michael Waltrip, Jeff Burton, and Dale Jarrett round out your top 10. I'll go ahead and go down so you guys can look. Make sure you pause. Oh, yeah, I wanted to see. Did I say Kurt Busch? No, Kurt Busch is in 13th. Remember, he finished last at Daytona. I'd say without that last place finish, he'd probably be in the top 10 in points. Anyways, going down through the field here. I think, there we go. Hermie Sadler. That's about the only one I see that's surprising down here. Maybe Joe Nemechek and I believe Hendrick Equipment. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but and Hendrick Equipment has not looked pretty at all. Let's see. I don't see any. Kevin Harvick, 28th in points. I know a lot of people were down on RCR, but you can't tell me that he would be 28th in points in RCR Equipment. Yeah, it's been a rough start to the season. Yet to get a top 10. Can we look at his finishes here? I don't know. I guess not. But there's that. Ricky Rudd, somebody I maybe expected to do better. Greg Biffle. But all in all, a disappointing season definitely for Kevin Harvick and his fans. Brett Bodine. Wow, he's had a rough start. I don't think he qualified for this one. Alrighty, that is all. That is all for this episode. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below. We're on that daily grind, so tomorrow will be Atlanta. Unless there's something I make an actual video about, then obviously it gets pushed back a day. But yeah, so there's that. Next time we got the Atlanta 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Who would have guessed that'd be at Atlanta? So be sure to go check that out if you haven't, or be sure to check out the other races if you haven't already. Check out the channel, all that stuff. And yeah, I'm done with the self-promotion, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Yeah, stop wasting my time, trying to get mine, get out the way, move, trying to get paid, bands on the way, just bought a safe, ooh, crib with a gate, I need me a leg, but that's on the way, ooh, yeah, that's on the way.